Alright, if all is well, we should be live. Going to try to get Swordy once again. Sadly, I didn't really do any live streams when Pirates vs. Ninjas were out, but I'm doing a live stream now because I have a bit of time before I'm going to go to the park and just rest up for the rest of the day before just mainly going back to work for the week. Hopefully I'll be able to do some more live streams, but we will see then. I got 30 days, well 29 days, 29 days to get Swordy and as well as max out all of the Christmas items here, so there's no excuse. I have a lot of time to do so, so might as well take the time to do so. Now, what will we do today? I have no idea, just... I don't know if we're going to get Swordy this time around, or if we're just going to have bad luck and get no pixeling eggs whatsoever. I've been keeping track, but I forgot what I've already gotten so far. It's been that long. My memory doesn't serve me that well. But mainly, is that it's going to be a chill stream. We're going to see what we can get, and hopefully we can get the best, which will be Swordy in this case. Now, let's see here. Let me go ahead and just set things up before I go ahead and get started. You on YouTube, make sure I can hear my mic before I go. Yep, I can hear my mic. I can hear myself. I can hear my mic. I can hear myself. That's good. And now I just got to do some quick edit for the description and whatnot. Not many people are here anyways because it is kind of early in the day. School's back in session for some and other people are at work, so it's just me, myself, and I for the time being. But either way, at least you can actually see this live stream after the fact that it gets uploaded, so it's all good. Let's see here, put it right there. Got some more stuff. I actually bought 2 brand new XLR cables that's going to be coming in soon, so I'm excited for that. Should be slightly an upgrade for the ones I have now. I've had these for many years, and I think it's time to just change it to see whether or not if the quality will improve just a tad bit, because cables do wear out over time. And if there's no difference between the two, well, at least I got backups, so it's always good, and especially that I could actually take those on the go. So that's how I see it. It was only about $20 since it was on sale, so it's not that big of a deal if there's no difference in between, but at least I'll have backups for, if any case, if the ones I do buy or I did bought actually just disintegrates or something like that. Now let's see, anything else I need to add on here? Doesn't seem like it, does not seem like it. I'm just yapping, but that is fine because that's all what a live stream is supposed to be. Nobody wants to see a live stream where there's no talking whatsoever, unless that's the kind of thing that they're fine with, which it's cool. It just seems way too awkward depending on the context of the situation. If you're doing a speed run, then yeah, that's the game speaks for itself. You're just doing all the methods, you're doing all the techniques, you're doing everything you can to make that time go smaller and smaller. So you get that world record. That's it. I think there's not much more to do other than customization. I'll do that. There you go. That should be it. Either way, at least it's going to be a vertical stream. Looks very nice. Looks zoomed in. That's how it should be. Yo, what up? What's up, Neo? I mean, now would be a great time to come back into it because we have 29 days to enjoy this event. The holiday event is not 2 weeks. It is a full month. They've added so much stuff into it, which I'm going to upload a video later on today showcasing everything other than the rewards since I can't get them yet. I've already made the event video and I already made another video, so they will be uploaded after I'm done with the live stream. I just didn't want to do it before because it's still too early in the day. But yeah, there's a lot of new stuff now. That's really cool. And I'm trying to get Swordy. Can't get the one on the bottom right just yet. That's going to be in a brand new feature that they're going to be releasing sometime soon. But until then, you could actually get Prisma Swordy and Craniac. Speaking of which, I got to start Craniac real soon. Mainly, I'm just going to try to get Swordy, and as well as that I'm going to max out all the Craniac items I can thus far, especially with the Christmas holiday ones. I've already maxed out a few of them, but I gotta max out the rest of them because this event only comes here once a year, so might as well get it all away now. Again, 30 days. 30 days to try to max out everything. I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I need to max out 17 different items. So that's gonna be a thing. You stopped playing in 2019, not a problem. They have so much new things now, so if you ever get back into it, then you'll have a lot more to actually, well, obtain and collect. Is that quests are unlimited now, so if you are a VIP, you'll be able to get the quest for free. If not, then you just watch an ad to get a quest for free, so grinding is so much easier. Getting bucks is so much easier. Just getting a lot of stuff is so much easier. We have Craniac, we have Gobble to get more XP. I got to level 999. There's 391 items to collect in Craniac. There's a total of 83 pixelings to get. It's just a lot more things added into the game. Just if you want to pass the time, by all means. Is that we got more item pass, we got more things like that, so it's just simply just easier stuff to get now. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and see. No egg hatched just yet, but that's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and start up with Craniac. Mainly, again, 17 items to max out. So let's say there's 250 of each item. God dang. I'm already looking at, what, 4,250? Yeah, let's just say 4,250 items I need to obtain. If we're going to do 250 times 17. Still insane to think about. I got a lot of time to do so. There's no excuse. If I do not max out all of the Craniac items by the time this event ends, I gotta quit playing. Let's be real. That's just procrastination at its worst. So there's my motivation to keep streaming. There's that motivation to get every single item to max out. At least the Christmas items. I'm gonna start small. I'm gonna start with Craniac items first, and maybe I'll try to go for the shop items. Because again, a lot of time. Normally, the first time that the event came around, there was 30 days. Afterwards, from then on forth, it actually got smaller and smaller. It went from 3 weeks down to 2 weeks because they were trying to do pretty much a 2-week event. 2 weeks events. I cannot English. They pretty much narrowed it down to 2 events every month. So the event itself lasted anywhere between 10 to 12 days. So mainly is that cut down on a lot of the one-time only events for the years, which would have been the holiday event. That actually was 2 weeks on its own, which wasn't really that much of enough time. Now, for this 2024, they actually went all out on this one. They added so many new items, they added so many gifts, they added so many more pixelings. I cannot wait to see what the pixelings are. Are they going to show up in a box, or are they going to show up on the screen, which I need to prepare myself for because I want to make a video when that happens. So I need to know whether or not, well, I could just check Discord. I could just ask them, it's like, hey, do we got a pixeling today? Because if so, then I could log in at the right time to get that egg. Which will be another video I could actually upload, which will be nice. Because I want to see a first time reaction type of deal. If you're on Google Play, if it's linked up to Google Play, you may be able to get your account back. If you're on iOS, maybe it's going to be Game Center where you're able to get your account back if it's linked up. So there's a lot of recovery methods you can do. Or if you want to start fresh, you can. So that's another option. Because mainly that it's a lot easier to level up and collect down than it was before. One of the new mini games you're able to do would be Gobble, which will allow you to make your videos faster. At least you have 3 chances free a day, 6 if you pay bucks to refresh it. I could quickly show you what Gobble's all about. So we got that. Well, let me go ahead and put the magnet on. Go to Gobble, play it. All you gotta do is get your pixelings to grab all the treats. Of course, it's color-coded, so it's easy to remember. You want to optimize the pathways for the pixelings to just roam freely, because they'll randomly grab the items too. The more items they grab, or the treats they grab, then the faster your videos will be made. So you can get your videos done quickly. And you can do this 3 times a day for free. So you could actually rack up views, you can rack up subscribers, you could use that to spend on more items if you wish to. Personally, I just am an advocate for Craniac. Once you get VIP Craniac unlocked, then those XP will be very, very quick for you. Like, you could just farm XP per day and get a lot of levels, items, and things like that. Finding out the categories for the eggs have been made so much easier now that you don't need to actually search for the categories. It just tells you what categories they are. That a lot of people were having an issue trying to figure out the actual category for the eggs, because back then you actually had to search for them by randomly clicking on a topic. If it happened to be that category that the egg liked, then you found out the category. And if you did not, then you have to try again. It's going to be trial and error. A lot of people did not like that because it took a long time to figure out the actual category for said egg. So now it just literally tells you what the category is for whatever category egg you have currently. So it's been made easier. Which I'm not going to complain, because I've been through times where I just could not remember what category I didn't actually select, so it took a while for me to find that category to hatch an egg, which took a lot of time. So I could completely understand why they went that route. So gaming house, animal, yes. Okay. The only thing that it doesn't tell you is that whether or not if multiple eggs like that same category is only going to choose the highest rarity for said category. Sometimes you could get a double. You could actually get a crystal, golden, and as well as a white egg to have the same category, but it's only going to show up for the crystal egg because that's the highest priority. So I always like to double check just to be sure that I'm taking the best option for all 3. And I gotta max out the tokens right here too. I'll do that later. I could have sworn I did it all last night though. Not gonna lie, I could have sworn I actually got all the tokens. Either that or I just passed out and just forgot about it. I don't know. I have a very bad sleeping schedule, so don't mind me. But even then, it's just insane to think about the fact that you need 12,000 tokens to max out everything. You can get 810 a day, so you have plenty of time to get it. Plus, now would be a great time to re-download the game and play it because you get 1 free gift every day for logging in. So, there's that. After a reset, of course, and usually depending on your time zone, it's just, you know exactly when it should reset. For me, it would reset every 5 p.m. Because it goes by, I believe, the Google servers, their time zone and things like that. UTC, I think. Either way, if you know exactly what time zone it is for everything to reset, then you should be good. Now back to Craniac. The one thing about the Prisma pixelings is that it is very rare. It's kind of like shiny hunting and Pokemon. You could go through 3 hours of straight up playing Craniac non-stop and not a single egg will appear, or you could actually play for the first 10 minutes and an egg will appear. it could literally be your first game ever an egg can appear. I think it actually happened to me once where the first play of the day, a Prisma egg appeared. It wasn't on stream, of course, but still. It's just random RNG, random chance that a Prisma egg will appear. We kind of narrowed it down to an average of at least one per 30 minutes. At least, or at the highest probability chance would be one for every hour. Again, it really depends on whether or not if RNG is in your favor. Because I went through 2 hours of straight up just playing Craniac nonstop and not a single egg appeared after maybe 15 minutes after the 2-hour mark. So again, it's just whenever it decides to appear. I believe the most I've gone was maybe 5 or 6 eggs to appear within at least under 3 hours. So that was good luck. One time I actually had 2 eggs appear back to back. And that was Prisma Fang and Prisma Fitz. So that will be just one to remember forever. Because those were the 2 pixelings that I needed to make a video because I needed to talk about them. And at least I was able to get that on Livestream, and I was able to upload that as a video on its own, kind of like a clip. But now, after so many years, we finally got Swordy to be added into Pewdiepie's Pixelings. Or sorry, Pewdiepie's Stupid Simulator. Pewdiepie's Pixelings is when Swordy first appeared, and it was a bit of a tribute as a thank you for the fact that I've been making videos on Stupid Simulator for many, many years. So now I have my very own character into Pewdiepie's Pixelings, which that was a surprise to me. I never thought that they would actually make a character for me. I never asked for it, but it's still a welcomed one nevertheless. The fact that they actually took the time to make a character for me. And then afterwards, that I started memeing for Swordy to be added into Stupid Simulator because Pewdiepie's Pixelings and Stupid Simulator are within the same universe, or at least alternate universe. Because a lot of the characters from, or at least a lot of the Pixelings from Stupid Simulator made their way into Pewdiepie's Pixelings. So it's like, okay, so if they are connected and if they're in the same universe, then why not bring Swordy from Pewdiepie's Pixelings onto Pewdiepie's Stupid Simulator? So after a while, I memed about that in some videos and some live streams. I asked about it, and then when they actually made it with a suggestion forum for the Discord server, I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and put Swordy as a suggestion. And it became the #1 suggested pixeling to be added. By all means, I kept memeing about it, I kept making videos, I kept being involved with the community, just mainly the fact that we just didn't have Swordy in Stupid Simulator. So after a long year and a half of the suggestion, having over 300 votes, talking about it, memeing about it, just kept on talking about it, it finally happened. Now that Swordy has been included in Stupid Simulator. Now, the orange Swordy on the bottom right, that is going to be in a new feature for the game once it gets polished and once it gets released. It's going to be towards a refer a tuber type of update where you're just referring a friend to download the game, use a code or something along the lines of that, and then they'll be able to get a Swordy. So everyone will have a chance to get a free Swordy and some bucks with that update. So once that is out, then I'll make a video about it. I'll have my own thing going on, and then I'm going to try to get a full army of Swordys. I'll advertise it for the live streams, I'll advertise it for the videos. I'll just keep on doing it until I get my full inventory of Swordys, which will be fantastic. I'll have a room full of Swordys. And now they actually did make a Prisma edition or a Prisma version of Swordy, which I don't have an actual image of them yet. But once I do, that would be nice. You know, that would be good. I should actually ask Sylvain for the actual image so that I could actually put them on screen. I have 3 different Swordys appearing on screen. That'd be funny. You know, one thing I should do is actually get a Prisma Swordy, the blue one, on the screen as well. Just have one for every corner at this point, because why not? Anyways, getting distracted. It'll still be nice to finally get Swordy once the update is out. I cannot wait for that. I'll be that kid right there, excited for the BS5. It's just gonna be me getting Swordy from Craniac. How long will it take? I don't know. This is the 8th episode of the series. And I have not been able to actually get them off stream either, so there is that. Again, it's all gonna be random chance, random RNG. Will it be good luck or will it be bad luck? We'll find out. If I keep missing, then I'm definitely not going to get them, but at least it'll make the rounds that much faster. Once I'm done live streaming, I'm going to upload the video of the Christmas event. And then I'm also going to upload a video about the 5 brand new items, hairstyles, and the props. Not the same thing as eyes, which is kind of funny. You call them props, but what else can you call them? I don't know. But yeah, so Swordy on the bottom left is going to be the one from Pixlinks, and then the one on the bottom right is going to be from 2D Simulator. They have 2 different styles to them. But no matter what, they're cool looking. Curious to see what the idle animation for Swordy would be. But still, will we be lucky? Will we be lucky to get Swordy? Because now there's 83 Pixlinks to obtain. Just insane to think. If I'm not mistaken, Swordy will be technically number 51. Because the last Pixling we've gone was Gummy. Before that, it was Cinder. And I don't think I've actually seen Gummy and Cinder outside of the event. I don't think I've actually gotten them yet. It's just the more Pixlings you add to the pool, the less of a chance you're going to get said Pixling. Because it's going to lower the percentage rate. We already figured that's going to be a 3% chance of getting Swordy, or at least Prisma Swordy, out of the Craniac minigame. And in the Christmas event, we have 3 brand new Pixlings to obtain. At least as far as I know, there's no Prisma version, but even then, it's just more and more higher percentage of not being able to get the previous one. It's crazy. Nobody has reached the cap yet of the limit of Pixlings you're able to get. And Subcode 3, how you been? But we will see. I wonder if I can actually put 2 mics onto this setup right here. I'll have to check that later. I'm curious if I could actually put 2 sets of mics onto the Go XLR. Yeah, it looks like I could only put 1. Maybe I should have a splitter. Maybe I could put a splitter into it. I don't know. Favorite Prisma thus far? Let me look at the list. Because we have 28 Prisma Pixlings, and I do not remember every single one of them on the top of my head. So we're gonna go to the eggs with eyes. Right now, the number 1 contender will be Prisma Asimo because of the different expressions. Umi is going to be the very first Prisma Pixeling I've ever gotten, was kind of poetic in the sense that the very first Pixeling I would get would be Umi. Quora has a cool design though. I like that color scheme. Let's see. The boom is cool. Prisma Scully just looks like a regular Scully. Okay, so if I have to pick a top 3, it would be Scully, Asimo, and let's see. Okay, Scully, Asimo, and Quora. Those will be my top 3. Oh yeah, I still network. I still give a lot of people the Fox badge. I just haven't really done it on stream. I think I've done it. I think I've done it like a couple of times on stream. But mainly, yeah, I've given some out, and a lot of times they are part of other people's networks, like Perfect Dank right there, and then Zydron's right there too, and then you have Paulus. So they leave my network to join the #1 network. But yeah, they're in other people's networks. You have Nico, you have Amir right there. Let's see, is there anybody else in this network? No? Nobody got infiltrated just yet? Reddit 2? Anyone? Anyone from my network? No? It's just funny. Like, I don't mind if they leave my network. It's fine. They've earned it. They've earned the badge and then they move somewhere else. So it's completely fine. So occasionally you will see them. You will see them either in other people's networks or you'll see them in the room events or the meme events. So you'll see them when you see the badge right there. Which is fine. It's just now more people have an opportunity to join the network whenever a spot does open. Because there are people who get the badge and they just leave the network. So it's like, cool. Now another person can have that opportunity. And then there are people who join the network and then they become inactive. So it's like, sorry, rules are the rules. Sometimes I give you a little bit of leniency. I'll wait a few days, but it's like, if they're not back, then okay, so sorry. I don't like clocking into work. The Fox badge is just pure aesthetic. It's just a little bit of a tag or icon that you have next to your name. So all it is that I could give them out, go to my friends list, and then I can tag someone and they could actually obtain the badge. But I like to have it where people actually earn their badge. I could just give them out freely, just cause, but it doesn't make it any special if I just hand them all out like nothing. So usually what I do is that I just have people join my network, contribute 1 billion views. That shows commitment. They show that they're going to be here for a while to get that badge. And then once I give them that badge, they can either leave the network or they can stay in the network. And a lot of them do decide to stay. But if they are inactive, where there's going to be that red dot where they're absent, then I'll kick them out of the network. and then somebody else could join in, and then they could contribute all the way up to the Fox badge. That isn't to say that I'm very strict on it. That if I see someone who's very close to obtaining that Fox badge and then they become absent, I'll just give it to them and kick them out and then have somebody else join. Because they've stayed there long enough to get to that high mark. Not like they were there, contributed once, and then they just left. It's like, no. If they went up to like maybe 900 million plus, things like that, if they're very, very close to obtaining it, maybe even 800 million plus, and they're that close, I'll just give it to them, kick them out, and then somebody else comes in. Because it's only fair. They've already been there long enough. If they're only halfway there, then it's like, you're only putting in 50% of the effort. Because it doesn't take that much time to log in, go to the network, contribute, and then log off. You can literally do that in a minute. Like, I understand that life gets busy and you forget and you just haven't gone to log in to do your dailies, because I've been there. Sometimes I forget to contribute to my own network for a couple of days. I will not lie. I've been there. I completely understand. So that's why I'm not too harsh on that. And now I have to log in every single day so I could get a gift every single day. I gotta remind myself to log in because there's some times that I completely forget. Which is awkward because sometimes those were the days where you're supposed to get a gift, usually every Tuesday. And sometimes I forget to log in after it hits midnight. I'm like, ah, dang it, I completely forgot and now I can't get that free gift. Actually, no. I think you can still get that gift up until 5 p.m. the very next day. At least for my time zone. 5 p.m. is the reset time for the whole thing. The whole 24-hour cycle deal. It still goes by UTC time. But not every network has the badge. It's just mainly a select people who have the authority to hand out badges. Like, it's very, very small selective few. Mainly the ones who actually do have the badge would be the ones on the tuber ranking leaderboard, which is, again, one of the selective few that have their own specialized badge and they could actually give it out. But now it's just mainly me, myself, and I. I don't know if Tuber Central still plays this game. Haven't seen them in a while. But Reddit has their own thing. Twitter has their own thing. And Discord has their own thing. There's another thing to note that you can only get one badge. Because if you try to go for a second badge, it'll actually overwrite the previous one you have obtained. Whenever I see someone with TC or a Reddit badge join my network, I'm like, you do realize that if I give you the badge, you're going to lose your previous one. If you're okay with that, then yeah, stay in the network. Because once it overwrites that badge, I don't know if you could actually get that badge again. Or maybe they want the Fox badge because of how cute it looks. Adorable. Little pixel art. I'd say no. But mainly I'm going to go for probably 2 hours of Craniac play so that I'll be able to upload my videos, and then after those videos are uploaded, I'm gonna just take the rest of the day off. Go to the park, let my dogs get their exercise, and call it a day. Yeah, it would be nice. But the one thing I just kind of really discouraged was the fact that people would just go out of their way to farm badges. Because it seems disingenuous to me. Because I've seen it. Not everyone does it, but I've seen people just join the Discord server and the first thing they ask is, how do you get the Discord badge? I want it. It's like, no, that's not how it works. Like, if you want the badge, then you just mainly have to stay within the community for such a long time to where they will give you said badge. It's like, not something you just join, get it, and leave. That's why it's like, I make people have to earn it in my network. But yeah, I get the sentiment, but it's like, for me, it's just, I like things that are earned, not just given out. Keep missing. No, well, it's not that big of a deal. I have 15 trillion views to lose right now. $15 trillion views to spend on 4,250 Craniac items. And after that, after I max out all the Christmas Craniac items, maybe I'll max out all the Christmas shop items. Minus the one that costs bucks. Wink. But yeah, we will max out all the Christmas items by the time the event ends. And if I don't do that, then I should just quit the game, because I have 30 days to do it, and if I don't do it, then it's like, there's just no excuse. That's just ultimate procrastination to the highest level possible. Like, I could understand if you have a short time limit, but no, I have 3-4 weeks to get it done. That alone should be a fire in my step. Well, I'm going to take a screenshot real quick. What's funny is that I have not used the icon for the thumbnails for a long time. I lost it, and I haven't actually just taken the time to get it back, so I need to add that back in sometime. I already made my thumbnails now. I'm not gonna go back to them. But this is going to be for other videos. Granted, if I use that little icon again. I need to move the mic a bit. No idea if you could actually hear it. If you could hear it, then that is very sensitive. If you can't hear it, then cool. Ooh, look at that, a Prisma egg. Alright. Focus mode. So I usually say this every time whenever a Prisma egg does appear, because some people actually have a little bit of nerves when it actually happens, and I can completely understand. You don't want to mess up because of the rare occurrence. One thing you can do is you can actually just exit out of Craniac, come right back into it, and the egg will still appear there because it's still in that, let's say, roll. Like, it's right there. You can just exit out, come right back, and then try again if you wish to. You kind of want to reset it type of deal. Now, the thing is that there are some skills you have that could actually contribute to Craniac. So if I were to go over here, which one would it be? I'm trying to remember exactly. There should be one little thing that helps you out, but what is it? Well, VIP Craniac, you reduce the cost by halves, which is really good. Cycle Stabilizer, there you go. So the Craniac tumbling switches directions less frequently, meaning that you have more time to go for the items before it actually changes its direction. So there's that. So that's the one thing that you can get if you wish to have a little bit more time. But even then, you can just count down to see how long it takes before it actually cycles through, which I believe is around 5 seconds. So you can see that's going towards the right, and then in a bit, it's going to go to the left. So there you go. So I think that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, around 8 seconds or so. So there you go. At least that's for me since I've already maxed it out. But now, I'm just waiting for the perfect opportune time to actually go for the egg. Just mainly want to line up your crane. When you drop it, you want to make sure that the egg actually goes towards the direction of the said crane. But now it's just taking my time to just be chill. Don't want to rush it because again, it's very rare that it does happen. So well, I prefer it to actually go towards the bottom of the actual game. Not at the left, not at the right. I prefer to actually try to go towards the middle. At least for me, that's just my little comfort zone. It should share the same hitbox as the actual item, so you don't have to worry about that too much. Even though it's oval shaped, it's just going to have the same shape as a regular item. And I don't like that it's in the center. I need it to be towards the bottom. I'm just waiting on that. Okay, that looks good, but now I gotta wait for the cycle to change direction. Now it's going towards the left. For me personally, I like it where it goes towards the right. And it's still not in my favor. It's not on the bottom. It's in the center now. I don't like it when it's in the center. It's just toying with me right now. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to rush it. If I rush it, I'm going to make a mistake. I may have to actually reset it. Because I don't like how it's being. Okay. Try again. Okay, there we go. That looks better. Now I just wait till it goes back to the left again. Dang, it's really not being nice to me today. It's just toying with me. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's how I wanted it to be. So there you go. Simple as that. Take your time. Don't rush it. You have all the time in the world you can go. You can literally exit out of the game and come right back if you just don't like how the cycle is just going for you. And then you just drop it, line it up, and just open it. Not the very, very last second, but just enough time for it to actually open and grab the egg itself. From there, we got ourselves a Christmas tree. There's that. And now we have the egg. I'm going to take a screenshot because I probably will need it for the thumbnail. So there's that. Alright. Let's see. Hold on. I know I'm dragging this out more than I should, but I don't remember what number this is. I gotta scroll back up because I kept track. I kept notes. Gotta go back. What pixeling number is this? Okay, this is gonna be the 16th pixeling that appeared, but this is gonna be the 12th egg I have caught. So this is egg number 12. Cool. Let's see. Alright. 1, 2, 3. And it's Cora! Look at that. Oh, isn't that precious? One of my top 3 favorites, and it happened to be Cora. I manifested Cora into existence to appear in this egg. Alright. That was on me. Okay. Now I gotta edit my notes. Alright. Wait, this is session number 7 or 8? Did I miscount? Hold up. I don't think any eggs appeared in this one, did it? Either that or I completely forgot to write it down. I don't even remember. I legitimately don't remember. I'm gonna have to look back at my own live stream to count my notes. God dang. Alright, whatever. I'm just editing my notes as I go along. So session 8. Aura. I completely forgot to write down notes for session number 7. I don't know why. I completely forgot. Alright, that's fine. Well, at least we got Korra. One out of 28 chances for Prisma Swordy to appear once an egg does appear. So that's pretty much a 3% chance. Ah, well. That's the name of the game. At least that one appeared within 45 minutes. It would be technically 30 because I probably spent like 15 minutes not playing Craniac, so. Either way. So, Fortune, how have you been? The one thing I do want to play again is Pal World, because now they're going to have an update for December. But one thing I am afraid of is memory corruption, where my save file will be done. Like, I don't want to start over, but I want to get back into playing the game. So I'm not too sure exactly what I'm going to do. The one thing I can do is just go for it. Like, just hope for the best that it doesn't become corrupt. And if it becomes corrupt, then that is it for me, because I've already spent so many hours just doing everything I did for that file, and I just don't want to start all over. Like, I've gotten every tech points done. I've gotten a lot of my pals maxed out. I captured all the legendaries, and I've gotten so much farming done that I passed on the skill sets to other pals. Like, it was just countless hours into the game, on stream and off stream, no less. Like, if that save file is done, I'm done with the game. Because at that point, I might as well just join a server and just play my own style. Like a small little base, collect everything, get some free stuff along the way. Try to get all the gold schematics again. That's another thing that's going to really upset me. That I spent so much time getting all the schematics, and then that's going to be gone. I think the only one I don't have is a pump action shotgun. Other than the gold schematics for the Gatling gun and the armor sets and things like that, that I'm trying to farm the oil rigs. Like, that's another thing I'm going to be very upset about, because if I lose everything, then that's going to take a while for me to get everything back, just to do all that over again. That's why I'm too afraid to actually start playing again. But there's going to be a brand new update in December, which I'm excited for, because they're going to add a brand new island, or it's going to be the pre-existing island that is that giant tree in the middle of the ocean that you cannot reach, which I'm very excited to finally get there. Sakura Island was cool. It was a good way to farm for good stuff, but in comparison, it was kind of really small. I'm also upset the fact that since I couldn't farm the crude oil, that I'm going to be a little bit behind on that too. But I've been farming, trying to get for the good stuff, but now it's just like that fear of losing everything and that you spend so much time for. Like, I can't bring myself to do it all over again. I'd be very upset. But again, part of me just feels like I should just go for it. Once the update drops, then I should just download the update and try again and see what happens. It doesn't help the fact that Power World is still facing that lawsuit, which is still just dumb. Blizzard should just be like, hey, you're suing them for the whole thing about flying mounts and riding mounts. What about us? We've been here for decades and yet they're not going after us. So what's up? Just imagine if Blizzard stepped in. It'd be like a battle of the century. You know. I feel like Pokemon's going after Power because they think that it's gonna hurt their sales towards Legends of Arceus ZA, which they have not even put any news about it out for it yet. I think they just dropped that teaser and then that was it. Like, no other info was said about Legends of Arceus ZA. Like, I'm excited for it, but at the same time, it's like, I really hope that they do a massive upgrade to its predecessor. Like, that's the one thing. Like, I want Power World to succeed, but to make Game Freak actually step up their game for the next updates or the next lineup for their games. Because competition has always been a good thing. Because even though Pokemon games are very fun to play to pass the time, but it's literally the same formula every year with a different gimmick in between. You venture out of your hometown, you have a rival. Every checkpoint, you face your rival. Mid-game, you have to face an opposition. You defeat that opposition, you get your badges, you go through the Elite Four. Before you even get to the Elite Four, you face the legendary Pokemon. That's part of the game. That's part of the cover. You capture it, or you just defeat it and then capture it later. After you defeat the Elite Four, there's some end game things that you can do. Yoink. What's funny is that there's a lot of games that I have that is about Pokemon. Because usually I just get 2 of every game. Like both versions. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White 2, Omega Rubies, Alpha Sapphire. I haven't really gotten any of the brand new ones yet because I could still get them for just mainly the same market price. But the old games, nah, those are hundreds of dollars now. It's insane. At some point, I should be playing them. Wonder if I could get a 3DS capture card and just start streaming it. Or is there any type of hardware that allows you to play a 3DS game? I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Imagine if the Switch 2 allows you to play your 3DS games. Honestly, they should do that. That would be very good. Doink. At least I got a double. What would be cool is that they actually bump up the level cap again, at least for 2 Simulator. That's just me personally. Since I've already reached 999, let's make it 9,999. Why not? Just do it. I've been grinding my way up to level 9,999. I'll totally do it. I'll take the time to live stream that every day. I could just break down all the Craniac items and just keep going. It's so much pixel dust. Take update videos along the way. Just like how I used to do it. Like every, 50 levels? Here's my progress thus far. Wink. Imagine if they actually made 9,999 levels and then I still couldn't get Swordy out of all that time. That would be funny. Like I maxed out every other thing, but I just couldn't get Swordy. Already been live for a good hour. Cool. Take a water break real quick. Always stay hydrated. All right. I hope everyone's doing well today. Gotta remind myself to upload the 2 videos, because it'd be very awkward that I went through all of that and then forgot to upload the videos. And I was gonna try to do it last night, where I was gonna make a video of the items and things like that and upload it on the same day, but then I figured, why not just take my dogs to the park, relax a bit, let them get their exercise. Because if I were to do it the other way around where I got my videos done and then went to the park, no one would be there. So might as well just get out of the way, meet all the regulars, chit chat, let the dogs play and have their exercise, go home, then do the videos, and I find out that there was just so much content in said update that it would have not been even feasible for me to make that recording, edit it, and then upload it on the same day. Like, it would have just already been late as is, and then it would have been a lose-lose situation where I'll have to still wait until the next day to upload it. I don't want to upload a video too late, because then not many people are going to see it because everyone will be asleep by then. So ideally, it would have been better if I would have uploaded the video just, let's say, an hour after this stream. Just upload the video, it'll still be early in the day where people are going to get home and then they're going to see the video, or they're already at home and then they see the video. It's not going to be like midnight their time that the video gets uploaded. So it's usually best to try to figure out the best opportune time to upload any content. Live streams would be different because it could go on for hours and hours. And even after this stream ends, people can still watch it if they wish to. They want to watch it from beginning to end. That's why I gotta keep yapping. I gotta keep talking. I gotta provide content for the actual live stream because nobody wants to sit through a 2-hour stream where no talking happens. Contextually wise, of course. Because I don't know if there's going to be that many people who are going to be willing to sit down for 2 hours just watching a crane drop, grabbing an item every, like, 20 seconds or so. There's not much that's going on in between. Even long plays, at least there's more content for that. That you're seeing something happening from beginning to end. Even if there's no commentary for a Let's Play, at least progress is being made. That you can see the obvious goal in mind, and then no talking is really necessary for that. At least that's for a no commentary Let's Play or a live stream or things like that. Something like this, it's straightforward, but at the same time, it's that there needs to be substance for this type of content right now. I'm not gonna lie, I still run out of things to talk about. One thing I am happy for is the fact that they've added so many new things for it. It's refreshing to see brand new content. Sylvain went all out on making brand new items. 8 brand new items, making the pixelinks, making the animations, making the new things, making the new masks or hairstyles and props. More content added into this event exclusively too. Because we got the snow bricks and then we got the icicles. 2 brand new items in the shop that caught me off guard because I'm so used to seeing the same items every event. I was thinking that it was going to be no different, but nope, I've been proven wrong, and now it's like, so they could continue to add more items for every event now, which is understandable because for a very long time they've been focusing all their attention onto Turbo Kid, and they're still working on the Kickstarter aspect of it because there's just been so many roadblocks along the way, which they are still having to work on. Cannot wait for the physical release with the Switch, so I can actually play it onto the Switch. I've been more of a console guy more than a controller guy, but we will see how that works out. And then when the Switch 2 comes out, we'll probably be playing it on there. I'm probably going to get that when it comes out. Ukulele is gonna come out soon at some point. They're gonna make a remastered version. And I didn't have to do anything. My Patreon, well, not Patreon, but my Kickstarter name will still be on there. So that's gonna be cool. Like, they didn't actually have to remaster it. They just decided to do that. So I was like, God dang, that is dedication to the craft if I ever saw one. Yoink. I gotta remind myself to show a video to my father a long time ago. Like, this was like 13 years ago, old video. It was when Star was a puppy. Just so adorable. To show him the video and ask him, hey, do you remember this? Like, I do have some old videos of Star. I don't think I have all of them. But even then, if I log into my older account, I probably can download the videos from there. Hopefully I've written down the password. Alright, let's see what I have so far. Trying to remember. I'm trying to remember where to even go. So what would we have? What do we have? What shall we have? What would we have? Those 5 items are maxed. We'll need 214 of the windows, 212 of the penguins, then 205 of the snowman barrels, 218 of the polar bears, 207 of the Santa hat, 211 of the city, 221 of the decorative wall piece, and 213 of the door, 218 of the mistletoe, 220 of the chimney, 208 of the Christmas tree, 237 of the snow angel, 227 of the house. Then we have 232 of the frozen lake, 227 of the presents. Then we have 236 of the reindeer. Then we also have 228 of the BS5 opening. We still got a lot. We're not yet under 4,000. Time trackers don't count, and then the special 25 days of Christmas doesn't count right there either. Alright, moving on. Car's just occasionally looking at me. Star is my 13-year-old German Shepherd. I've had her when she was around 10 weeks old. She's just a fluffy little puppy. She's doing well, but she's still able to get up and get out the door quite easily. Maybe not so much a couple of years ago when she was a little bit overweight, but she's been losing pounds. She's been being more active, and I keep taking her to the park. Especially now during the winter, I'm able to do so almost every single day. I think I've only missed maybe 1 or 2 days. But yeah, she's being more active, so that's very nice. Other than that, she just sleeps all day, which is fine, because there's not much more she can do. She does get excited to go to the park as well, because she knows that it's time to go too. For now, my husky is also sleeping, so once it's time to go, she'll be all excited, she'll start howling at me. She may start jumping at me. Like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Just oh so precious. Hey, Prisma egg. I literally almost pressed the down arrow without even realizing it. So there you go. Second one appeared after 30 minutes. That's really good. Now, will we get this one? We'll find out. So let us see. We will get this egg soon. Waiting for the best opportune time, which should be now. There you go. Alright. Second egg of the stream. What will it be? 1, 2, 3. And it's Cora! I got 2 Coras! Back to back! Oh! Don't do this to me. I said Cora was one of my top 3s, and now Cora is appearing more frequently. So this is the second time Cora has appeared. Alright. Well, can't complain too much, because it could have been Swordy. It just happened with Cora. That is funny. Not gonna lie. Oh, that is too funny right now. Excuse me. Let's go. I'm gonna be very sad if a third egg appears and it was Cora again. Because what would be the chances? Again, what would be the chance that 2 eggs appear and they are both Cora? Like, what are the odds of that? Because there's already 1 in 28 chances, and now I got them both. Like, is that how it works? It'd be like 2 out of 56? I don't know. I don't know how probabilities work anymore. Or is like 1 out of 28 times 1 out of 28? I don't know. Hopefully. I usually do a bit of cleaning around Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday at the very latest, it really depends. Because mainly I'm just going to try to do it on my days off. And I include Monday now. My days off are Tuesdays and Wednesdays. The Monday is that I work from 4 a.m. to 12:30 anyway, so the rest of the day is technically my day off. So throughout that 3-day period, I'm going to be checking the network to see if there's any inactives. The only ones I will not kick out will be Fox, since that's my other account if I decide to go back into it. Because I made that account for the fact that I wanted to get to level 199 for a second time. Because there was nothing much for me to do. But now, on the main account, there's a lot of things for me to do. Like trying to get Prisma Swordy. I'm gonna try. Can't wait for the new feature to be out so I can advertise it and then have people use the referral thing. Wink. I don't know how that's going to work for pre-existing users. Wink. I hope you, I was about to say enjoy the video because I'm thinking of YouTube right now. But anyways, just if you're able to join the network, that'd be fantastic. A double. If you happen to actually do get the Prisma Swordy, I'm gonna be very happy. At least I've been very good at trying to get doubles. I'm not worried. I'm not really worried too much about the eggs, or not eggs, but the little icons popping every once in a while, or the fact that I'm missing every once in a while. Just mainly I'm focusing on trying to get the eggs. That the Craniac items is just a bonus, because that's definitely gonna max out eventually. I'm just more worried about eggs appearing, because I don't want that to pop or that to miss. So mad at myself that I missed like 3 or 4 eggs in a row. One of them could have been Swordy. It still haunts me to this day. There's a lot of things that YouTube really needs to update when it comes to the whole live streaming thing. Because if they really want to be a competitor of Twitch, then they really got to amp up their game. Amp up, ramp up, same difference. Funny that they were trying to do YouTube gaming, that they had their own sub website type of deal to be like the homepage for finding live streams and things like that, but they never really optimized it well enough to be a competitor of Twitch, so they pretty much shut that down. I don't even know if it's still going. I'll have to look that up, because if it is, then that's really not being utilized. Is it actually being utilized? Not really. Because I'm going to gaming and just showing featured, showing regular videos, not even live streams, top live games. There's that section. Okay, so you have to go to the live page. Okay, yeah, you go to the live page for this. Okay. Oh, that's cute. They actually have a recent live stream feature that shows past live streams. Live now for gaming. I really just don't think it's being optimized too much, though. You all for people who are live now. Oh, cool. The icon's actually animated. Curious now. I'm legitimately curious. Because I see that there's one that has 2 viewers on there, which is on the 11th spot, which is very interesting. So how does this work? You just randomly select who is live? Feels like, yeah, it feels like it just randomly selects who is live. Because it doesn't even go that far. There's not a second page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so there's 66 spots showing that who's live right now. That's the view all section. So out of thousands of people, okay, so when I go to view all, it's only going to show the top 100, and that's it. There's not much more past that. Again, it feels like it's not even being optimized real well. Like, they could do a lot better. And when I go to view all, a lot of it is the holiday music, Christmas music, and things like that. They're just doing 24/7-hour streams with this. That part is that they're actually using AI for the thumbnails for these streams too. Like, god dang. And 3 of them are from the same channel. Like 3 different live streams, the exact same thumbnail, all being live at the same time on the same channel. God dang. It's actually fresh. Oh no, it changes. Yeah, it absolutely changes every time you refresh it. You just... Alright. Okay. I'm upsetting myself. I'm just gonna look away now. Yeah, it's definitely not utilized well. They could do a lot better with this one. Yo, what up, Impulse? Sorry, I was just looking at the live page over on YouTube. Like, see how that looks. And nah, it is definitely not utilized well. I feel like you have to legitimately search the category that you want to see, but at the same time, it's like you can't even find anything on there. Probably have to look into it later and see how that is. Like, they really need to update their site. It's out of like almost 100 that's live now. Like 20 of them are just Christmas themed music. Like, yeah. 24/7 jazz, 24/7 carols, 24/7 Christmas music. It's like, okay. And then some of the thumbnails are definitely made by AI. Right now, YouTube is just, of course, it's a very large competitor. It's very big, and since they are big, they're probably not going to worry too much about updating their site. I missed. Because it took them forever to actually include gift memberships. It took them forever to do memberships in general. They call them sponsorships, but it was so confusing in the wording and the naming. So they changed it to memberships. They've done some updates towards it, so that's good. It took them such a long while to even implement it in the first place. Because now they've added gift memberships, so that's really good. They've added vertical live stream, which is very good, especially that I'm using it right now. It helps out when it comes to streaming mobile games. But there's still a lot of work that needs to be done for YouTube to be a good competitor against Twitch when it comes to the site and the interface and things like that. Because at some point, they should allow memberships alone to help. I want to say, like, if somebody is a membership of your channel, then they don't have to see ads on your channel. That type of deal. Like, there have to be a minimum subscription, but at the same time, it's like once they become a channel member, then they don't have to worry about watching ads on your videos. Because that would be a good incentive. Help support the creator and mainly help support the viewers who want to not see ads. But we will see. This is no different from getting a premium membership. I have YouTube Premium, of course. And for 2 months that there was an issue with Google that caused me to lose premium, and as well as that I just couldn't do anything with my account for 2 months. Basically, I had to sit down and watch ads for every video that I wanted to see. And yeah, I didn't skip any of the ads, with the only exception of ads lasting longer than a full minute. And yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna wait 5 minutes or even sometimes 40 minutes. Like they put the entire video as an ad. I'm like, no. Like 1 minute or less, I'll watch. Anything above, nah, I'll skip. Like, I grew up watching cable, so ads never really bothered me too much. At least for this streams thus far, we've received 2 Prisma eggs, and both of them happen to be Prisma Cora. So interesting to see what the cap is for pixeling, which may or may not ever happen. Meaning that I don't know if I'll ever reach that, since now they're adding even more pixelings into the mix. Could have been possible. Could have been possible. And now there's just so many. And what, I have like over 800? I don't know if that even counts Prisma pixelings either. I have 2,047 pixelings. Maybe it does count. We'll see. If I get another pixeling, then we'll see if that reaches number 48. If that be the case, then yes, it actually counts, but I still have over 2,000 pixelings. That's a large family of pixelings right there. And none of them are maxed out. Yoink. A double pop. That's funny. I'm just going as quickly as I can to see if another egg will actually pop up. As a reminder, 2 videos will be uploaded. It's going to be the holiday event, and as well as the new items, things like that they added into the game recently. Not sure if everybody knows about it yet. Hopefully I didn't miss a thing. Because if I did, that'd be sad. But I am interested to see what new pixeling await for us. I'm making up for it by grabbing more of these items now. Trying not to let muscle memory take over, because so far there's been some times that I almost pressed the down arrow when an egg did appear. I was not paying attention. That alone would have been my fault anyways. That would have been hilarious. Come on now. Still got about good 20 minutes before I'll end the stream, because I'm gonna have to upload my videos and then gotta take my dogs for the park. To the park. I don't know how to English anymore. Hoping for the best for RNG to be in my favor. So far, we've at least gotten 2 pixelings, and both of them happen to be Prisma Cora, which is so funny, just for the odds of that happening, that both of them, in between 30 minutes of each other, just happen to be Cora. The third one appears in its Cora, then I'm going to be very sad, honestly. It'd still be funny, but then, like, what would be the odds of 3 of them appearing and all 3 was Cora? Then I would suspect that there's an issue. I thought I pressed the button. I was not paying attention. Very tempted to buy some food, but like, nah, I got food at home. I can. hope you're all having a good day today. If this is the first time you've seen the Christmas event, it's already active since yesterday. Be sure to log in every single day to get a free gift and more opportunities to get more items. They've added a lot more items to the game. They've added 3 brand new pixelings into the game. What will they be? I have no idea. Are they Prisma pixelings? I don't think so. If they are, then that's fantastic. But we'll know once we find out, and me making a video about it will help out a lot. I just gotta be sure to check Discord and see if the login gift for the day is gonna be a fixed thing. Or maybe it's actually in the item tracker reward. I doubt it's gonna be a daily item. Because you have one at almost 2,400, 5,200, 8,000. Like, look at that. So either it's going to be at the very beginning or towards the end. So I'm pretty sure it's just going to be appearing in there, not as an actual gift, but you never know. I like how one was caught, the other one was popped. Come on. Now that one's my fault. That was also my fault. Again, I don't really care if I actually miss, because the faster that the rounds go, the faster I could actually get an egg to appear. For the life of me, I legitimately don't remember if I actually got any Prisma eggs to appear on the 7th stream. Yoink. So many mistletoes. Yeah, they should really bump up the level cap. I still want to see 999 for the categories, because that'd be funny. That'd be more opportunities to get even more items and more things and more bucks and more skills and more fun and everything else, more play time. Just a lot of things can happen once you bump up a level cap. But that's just me though. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Bring on the levels. Bring on more fun. But be sure to download Pewdiepie's Tube Similar today to enjoy the brand new Christmas event that is here for the year 2024. 30 days of festive items, pixeling, decoration. It's all together more fun. Oh no! You know, I completely forgot about the alarm. Wake up, everyone. You know what's funny is that over the years I've had this phone, it's been lagging more and more to the point where the phone is actually 5 minutes ahead instead of behind. Which I don't even bother to change it because it's actually decent, because this phone will be the first one to ring for the alarm, and then 5 minutes later the other phone, my new phone, will ring. So it's kind of like a snooze thing, like 5 more minutes, and then my other phone alarm goes off. I'm like, okay, time to get up. So even though it rang for 2 p.m., it's not even 2 p.m. yet. There's another 5 minutes, or 6 minutes in this case, because again, it's been lagging so bad that it just became slower in actual time. Whenever I look at my phone and it's saying like it's already 2 p.m., I'm like, oh dang, I gotta go. And then turns out, no, I actually went 6 minutes early. So it is kind of beneficial. I usually look at this phone versus my main phone. The most awkward thing that would ever happen is that if that little chime is actually copyrighted and then the live stream gets dinged for that, that would suck. I'm not gonna lie. Again, I completely forgot that the alarm was actually a thing. What's funny is that a lot of the chimes is usually exclusive to the model that it's been made for, because a lot of times when I try to find it on the new versions, like the upgraded versions of the phone, I cannot find the same chime anymore. Like, what's up with that? And it's also so funny whenever I hear the same chime that I use for my alarm being used as a ringtone. I'm like, oh no. Oh wait, no, that's not mine. Come on, people. Because the one thing I always do fear is accidentally sleeping in, which I've almost done twice thus far. When I was doing the midnight shifts, I completely forgot to set the alarm for 10 p.m. for one night that I had to work. And I woke up at 11 and it's like, oh no, I gotta go to work in less than an hour. I don't even think I ate food. Or maybe I did, which is a quick meal. Yeah, no, it was a quick meal, but I had to really just be quick about it. I usually set my alarms 2 hours before my work shift so that I could at least have some time to cook something, eat something, relax just a little bit, get ready to go to work. Because if it's under an hour, I feel so rushed that it's more stressful than it needs to be. But at that given point, less than an hour, my adrenaline was rushing just a tad bit. Because I just had to eat and get ready within 30 minutes and then go to work. Because 15 minutes alone is mainly the time to take to get to work. Can't imagine what it's like to live in a big city where you have to take the highway or the freeway to get to work. Then you have to deal with commuting traffic. But in so far, at least I will call this a successful stream. Mainly because I at least got 2 Prisma eggs to appear. Will a third one appear within the last 5 minutes? That would be great. That'd be fantastic. That would be welcomed more than anything. Oh, there's the yellow alarm. Hopefully that's not copyrighted either. Please don't go after me, Samsung. I've been a loyal customer for many, many years. My first super similar video was on the Samsung Galaxy S5. And I actually had to buy a different cable just to get that going, because that was funny. It was the first time I learned that you need to get different cables to actually start recording. I just saw a YouTube video how to record your mobile stream with the capture card, and it's like, oh, you get this cable, you set this up with a splitter. I'm like, oh dang, okay, let's do this. Yeah, I find out you didn't really need a splitter to begin with. All you needed to do was just connect it straight into the actual thing. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, that was money well spent on all the splitters over the time, because a lot of them would overheat and die. I'm pretty sure some of them still work. I just haven't tested that out in a long time. Like whenever it didn't work, I just figured it was broken, so I just got a new one. Who knows, maybe they still work and I just have a lot of splitters now. But I digress. I'm going to be uploading the videos real soon. If anything, let's go ahead and just give it 10 more tries after this one. And let's see if we can actually get a Prisma egg to appear within the last 10 tries. And it has happened before, so let's see if it'll happen again. So, this is 10. This is 9. That didn't count. I didn't press the button. I didn't do it on purpose either. I just missed. Alright. This is 9. Alright. This will be 8. Seven. I don't care if I miss now. If there's an actual attempt. 6. Will an egg appear? 5. Will not appear. A lot of BS5s too. 4. Don't be shy now. We are down to the final 3. 2. And it's a double. Why is quite fitting. And a hat. Will it be a double-double? No, it's not a double-double. And it's gonna be the last one. Unless then the very next one is a Prisma egg. Who knows? Will it be? Fingers crossed? Maybe. And it's not. Alright. So back to the inventory. Let's see what we got left to grab when it comes to the next live stream. We will see then. Let's see now. And we have 203 windows, 204 penguins, and we have 192 of the ice barrels. Then we have the 209 of the polar bears, 197 of the Santa hat, 202 of the city, 211 of the decorations. Then we have 199 of the door, 204 of the mistletoe, 209 of the chimney. Then we have 197 of the Christmas tree, 226 of the snow angels, 220 of the house, 220 of the frozen water, ice, well, the lake at this point, 213 of the presents, 225 of the Christmas lights reindeer, and then we have 212 of the BS5. All right. Successful stream. 2 eggs appear, and both of them were Prisma Cora. So now I'm going to have to call it a stream. I'm going to upload the 2 videos today and then take the rest of the day off. Or maybe I can actually do a short stream when I come back. Who knows? It really depends on how much time I have left. But anyways, I still want to thank everybody for showing up for today's stream. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the chatter. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Just thank you for all the support you've been giving me, and hope to see that we get Prisma Swordy soon. And even if we don't, at least we're going to get a lot of the Christmas items maxed out little bit by little bit. But until next time, I've been SwordyKing090. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe out there. And as always, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream.